How's it going, everybody? Driver 53 here with a console map tour of Farming Legend. If you're looking for a console perspective of this map, stick around. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that little boat ride I was taking there. It was kind of difficult doing that, but a lot of fun. I recommend it. So yeah, this is a Farming Legend. So I've only been playing the game for not even a year yet, but apparently this map was available in FS11. That's what it says in the description. So it says, welcome to Farming Legend, map of FS11, adapted for Farming Simulator 19. Wow. And it also says that you have two farms. We're at the main farm right now, where most of your equipment is at. There's another secret one up in the middle of the map. We'll get up there in a little bit. You're going to have some animal places, some buildings, and a couple silos. You have a lot of starting equipment, more tractors than the other stuff, but still a really good amount of stuff. There's 29 fields, 24 purchasable parcels. So pretty awesome. And it says that they added a train system. So this is actually release changelog 2.0.0.0. And let me walk around here a little bit more for you so you can see the river over here a little bit. And this is by Fernand24. And like I said, today's February 23rd, 2021. The size is 151.88 megabytes. 151.88. And here's the train. It's really cool. It goes all the way around the map. Not around the outside. It actually cuts through the middle a little bit. But we'll see that as we go around. So, really interesting. It's just so awesome that they could take a map from FS11 and make it work for 19. It's really cool. So, like I said, this is the one farm that you're going to start with. You don't actually own this property, but you have all the stuff on it. So let's jump over to the map and actually take a look at that real quick. So here is the map, and you can see we are down here in this bottom section. The train, like I said, it goes all the way around, cuts through here a little bit, down here straight. Now you've actually got some sale points on that too that we're going to check out. Really cool. And this is where we are right down here. So you don't actually own this. You own everything around it, but you don't own it. So it's really odd. But if you want to own this piece of property right here, it's only $23,000. Super cheap. I mean, all this stuff around here, $26,000, $25,000, $27,000. I think the most, and that one's $5,000. I think the most expensive I found was $36,000 right there. Unless maybe you get up here and see that's $19,000. So, I mean, this stuff is super cheap. You could own the whole map in a hurry. But $36,000 for that. That is a steal. Absolute steal. What you do start with, though, is this right here. Number 3. But you don't have your farm on it. Your farm is actually part of the peripheral. So don't sell it because you've got stuff on it unless you don't plan on using that stuff. And then it's going to make you $422,000 almost. It's pretty good. And your BGA is not included in that. If you want your BGA, it's only going to cost you $31,000. You get a field with it. Crazy on the prices. So what do we have here? We have a farmhouse. We have a silo. And the silo actually is going to hold 200,000 liters for us. Let's take a look at what we have on the inside. I shouldn't have flashed away from that so fast. But y'all, look how much grain you have in these silos. So it looks like you're getting about the normal amount in each one. So, I mean, somewhere around 14,000 in each one of these. That is crazy. It's awesome. You see that you also have the other silos with total capacity of 400,000 there. We're going to take a look at that. Try and figure out which ones they are. I haven't actually got anything to load into the train yet, but I guess we could hook up our trailer and take it over there. Let's do that. So we'll look around a little bit more. You've got a bunker silo over here. It's really nice. And if we come through here, let me actually turn on my mini map so you can see where we're at. We have cows. And this is a standard cow husbandry, the one that's in game. It's not modified in any way. Now, this here is absolutely awesome. When I first saw this, I was like, no way, we get to store straw. It's a sale point. If you look on the map, right here, it's called barn. And if we come over to prices, barn, very top one, it's going to take straw, grass, hay, and silage. So, not a bad price on silage. So, not a storage facility. Be very careful of that. You are not going to get to store your stuff here. This is only to sell. But it's still really, really awesome. I love that. It's great. So, let's look around over here. What do we have? We've got a nice building, shed. And we've got a trailer that we're going to fill up. We've got a mower. And it looks like a tedder back there. You have a collecting wagon. And you actually have a really nice John Deere 6230R. And this is actually the piece that we are going to use to drive around a little bit. And then you've got another building over here that has your windrower in it and your water tanker. So let's hop in this John Deere here. Let's put a little bit of stuff in the wagon, and then we will drive around the map to those sell points and see what we can sell. See how it actually works. See if we can maybe load up into the train. How about that? So let me do this, and I'll meet you guys whenever we are on our way. Alright, so as you can see on the mini-map, we are coming out of our farm down here on the bottom of the map. And the first thing I want to show you is this awesome building right here. You're going to be able to stick some equipment in. Nothing that's fully enclosed, but it is covered, so it'll be really, really nice. And if you take this little road right here, it's actually going to take us back to our sheep pasture. So it's way back here on the corner of the river. And once again, it's just a regular base game pin. So, really cool. Go all the way around it. Now, we're going to come back out of here. And we are going to drive over to the right. And what we're trying to get to is the railroad silo. I've got almost 15,000 liters of barley in this trailer right now. And I don't see that the railroad silo is actually listed in our list of places we can sell at. Now, it looks like I actually own the land over there as part of the peripheral, but I can't confirm that. So what we're going to do is get over there, and that's pretty cool. We're going to get over there and check and see if it stores it or if it sells it for us. So I figure that's the best way is to take some of this product that we have. So the other thing that we're going to do on the way over there is we're actually going to stop by the store. Now, there is quite a few pieces of equipment here at the store that you own. You just need to get it back to your property, whichever map you choose to use, or whichever farm you choose to use. So right here you can see that's where you're going to work on your stuff at. We're going to come out here. You've got a nice big wagon there, or a trailer there, cultivator. You've got another smaller trailer here. You got the seeder. You've got the New Holland TX32 with a header. And if you come inside, these are not display. These are yours. Fendt Favorite 511C. You got a nice John Deere 6135M. And it's twin. 2 John Deere 6135Ms. That goes along with this John Deere that we have here. You are starting the game off with 3 John Deere tractors and a Fendt. Absolutely awesome. So let's take a look at the map and see exactly how we're going to get over there. So it looks like there's a road coming out of here that's going to take us right up over to the sawmill and to that silo, railroad silo. So I really like the wooded areas in here too. I wish there was a little bit more grass kind of around, but the sparsity is really cool. It kind of reminds me of like an evergreen forest where you don't have a whole lot of undergrowth or vegetation. They've all choked it all out. And then these walls that are just built into the sides. I mean, it's so cool. So cool. So this right here in the front is going to be the sawmill. Y'all. There's a maze. Back to the business. Sawmill is going to be right over here. So you're going to pull in right over here, however you want to get to it. This is where you're going to drop your wood off at. Wood chips are going to be right there. Now back here, this is what I was telling you about. This says silo. This does not say sell point. I do not see it anywhere listed. So let's see if my money goes up. Alright, money is not going up. We put about 3,000 liters in there. Let's check here and here. And check that out, everybody. So now I have it in my silo other capacity, which means you have 200,000 liters available at each one of these also. And if I come here, I can get it out. Oh, that is so cool. So another cool thing, it's not just that. All right, let me show you out here on the railroad. So right here, you're gonna be able to stop your train and fill it up and haul it around to one of the other sell points. So you can, if you're at your farm and you don't want to haul all 200,000 liters and you want to bring 200,000 of it over here and store it, you absolutely can. And then at a later date, throw it on that train and go sell it over there whenever you got a good price on it. That is really, really cool. Awesome. I loved whenever I was able to do that on Ravenport. Now, Ravenport wasn't typically usually too bad. I just like the other silos, so doing contracts and things like that would make it a little bit easier. So let's see, where are we going now? Now, we need to go... we've already seen a lot of this stuff. Let's drive through here. There's a couple more spots I want to show you on the way over to our other farm. So, we're going to kind of backtrack a little bit, but I think it's alright because we can talk a little bit more about what all we're seeing. It looks like there's tons of trails back there. You're going to be able to, take an ATV that we got recently, or the buggy, or truck. You know, if you're playing with the Land Rovers, anything like that, you're definitely going to be able to do that and go back there and have some fun. So we're coming back up across this bridge, and we're going to take a right-hand turn. Now, you do see some buildings off in the distance. You are not able to get into those at this time. There are a couple other places around that have buildings that you can use. We're actually going to be coming up on a really cool spot just over this bridge to the right. And the field sizes, I mean, they're not bad. They really aren't. It's something like 46 fields, I think it was. So, not a crazy amount. But you do have this flat spot right here if you wanted to buy it. You could put farm, set it up right here, and be good to go. Right close to a field, close to some sell points. I think it's a pretty good idea. Now, the river also, like I was showing you earlier, you can get on those boats. You just have to make sure you're still walking as you do it. They act like cars, though. If you're in the water, they slow down and stop for you. So, oh, check this out. And I love how, we're going this way. I love how there are, the roads built in, and they've got walls that help define all of that. So, what we're going to do now is look at the map again, and do we want to go... Yes, I want to go this way. So we're going to cross over the river again and get on the north side. And the reason, there's no sell points up here, okay? But you've got a couple little spots like this. You've got a little shed that you could use right there. And if you keep coming around over here, check that out on the left-hand side. There is a huge... absolutely huge building that you could use up here to store equipment in. You could start your farm up here. Now, you just have to make sure you use a bridge to get across the water. That way you don't flood out and abandon your machine and lose all of your crop. Oh, it was actually a train. My bad. I thought there was a river too. Oh, I guess there's only one. But you got a couple more sheds back there. And then if you come this way, you will see a huge barn. I mean, we're going to be able to take this in here and turn it around, no problem. That's how big it is. Absolutely awesome. Zooming in through the windows. And these fields, I mean, I like really big fields that you can combine together, and this definitely looks like you're going to be able to have that possibility. Man, awesome, awesome. So now we're going to go back across that way, and we're going to take a little shortcut. Yep. Oh, all right, we made it. So we're going to go over towards this castle that you see here in the distance. Drive by these smaller fields again, and these are the ones that were super cheap, really cheap. But if we look at the map, we want to go to the railroad silo west, so we just want to keep going straight across here, and then we'll come down and take a look at our farm. So we're going to take this upper portion all the way across. And you know what? I will just see you guys whenever we get over there. It's going to be a bit of a drive. Alright, so here we are coming up on the second of the railroad stations. So this one, I'm assuming it's going to do the exact same thing. Yeah, it looks like it is. So just be careful. You got the train a lot closer this time. And it looks like you're going to have to kind of double back on yourself. Or not do what I just did to be able to get out of here. Ooh, a little bit of an inch opening there. Oh wow. Alright, I made that a lot more difficult than it needed to be. Don't do that for sure. But where we're going now is right across the lake here is this other farm, and I say it's a secret farm because you don't actually it's not on your property. You actually start out here, but you don't have any of your equipment. So it's a really interesting farm. You've got another house that's gonna be sitting right over here. You've got a little bit of a different storage opportunity here, so a little bit smaller. You've got a barn that's sitting there. You've got your house there, and if you come through here and around, that's not chickens, that's just a play area for the kids, and you've got a silo right here. So pretty cool. There's gonna be stuff in there, obviously. You get the castle up on the hill, but let's look at our map here. Where we're going now is we're going to pass these houses a little bit, and we're going to come and check out the biogas plant and the gas station. Man, these fields are just kind of cut in where they can be, and some of these, this is cool. I really like the layout of this map. It's really cool. And if this is taken from an FS11, that makes it even more cool. I don't know what system you would have been playing FS11 on. Would that have been a PS3? Yeah, that'd been 10 years ago. Maybe 4? I don't think so. So gas station right there. Tank fix, it looks like. And this is your BGA. And it's got a big building here that's not really doing anything, taking up a bunch of space. There's your digester where everything goes in. There's your tank pipe where everything comes out. You have 2 huge silos over here that you get to use. And remember, this is really cheap. Not free cheap, but really cheap. So we're going to keep on coming around, and we're going to follow this road around to the right. And be careful. There are some pretty gnarly curves right here. If you hit them, it's not going to feel all that great. So we're going to keep coming around, and we're going to look for the railroad sell point over here on the right hand side. There's going to be a turn in to get back to what you're seeing over there on the right. Man, ooh, a little road. Looks like a service road to get over there. Maybe a cut through. Pretty cool. I thought maybe there was something like I had to go over there, but it just looks like it's a normal spot. Looks like you got plenty of bus stops around, so if you need to catch a ride, there you go. And I don't think this one's gonna let you open. Let's check it out real quick. No, not at all. The cool thing is there are some more right there, those little bitty ones that you're gonna be able to use if you'd like. And we're gonna go ahead and turn in here. Like I said, this is gonna take you to a bunch of different places. All right. So we're gonna go to the right first, and this is gonna be the sell point. It's on the railroad. So if I keep coming along, I'm sorry, it is not. This is your lime point. This is your lime buy point. This is a big long area, and you'll understand maybe how I got confused. But this right here is lime. Okay. So next, we're gonna go south on this little bit right here to a animal dealer. Animal dealer is going to be up here on the right hand side, right there. That is your animal dealer right there. So coming up here on the left, this is the sale point. This is the railroad sell point. Gonna go in right there. As you see, there's no pipe for collecting anything back out of it. And if we come around over here, you're gonna see that over there you got an option to buy or to sell. So if we had all of this in a train right now, you could sell, oh man, right there. So really, really cool feature that they have for the train. All right, next, where do we want to go? We've already seen the elevator east. Ooh, the spinnery. That's right. If we want to see the spinnery, it's right there in that corner. So right here is where the spinnery is, right by those big green pieces of equipment to help dry out the air. Perfect. All right, so now where? Well, we need to go to the port southeast, and then that'll be all the places on the map. So let's get over there. So check it out, everybody. Another nice, really big shed that you can use right there. So we're coming up here. I'll go ahead and turn the mini map back on. We're at the bottom part of this mountainous area, and you can see it's pretty windy, but plenty of room if you've got some bigger equipment for sure. But we're going to be coming up here. The back side of this building is going to be the port southeast. So right there. Absolutely awesome. So we're going to just head back over to here to the farm and chill out for a little bit. I think we're going to take the fun way though. Up and down. Just to give you guys a little perspective of what the terrain looks like. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, so that is everything on the map. Let's take a little bit closer look at our equipment. So we've got the Fendt 511C, the John Deere 230R, the John Deere 3135M, two of those actually, the New Holland TLX32, the Joskin Transpace 8000, AgriLiner TKD 3000 or 302, the FarmTech TDK 1600, the 32 header. You've got the cultivator, I think, yes, a planter, a mower, a tedder, a windrower, and a loading wagon, and water tank. You also have the large cow pasture and the large sheep pasture. Both those available on Mod Hub in-game, normal. And you got one large grain silo and two large grain silos. Each of those have 200,000 liter capacity, and you're about 10% full whenever you start. The small bunker silo, and then you've got the two sheds I was telling you about, and the 2 farmhouses, and the farm storage shelter. And a farm barn. Sorry. 2 farmhouses here, the farm storage shelter, and the farm barn. My bad. So as you can see, the top 627 slots. That's for new farmer. If you want to start in Start From Scratch or Farm Manager, it's 411. That's awesome. Tons of places you can build your own farm if you wanted to go that route. And that's going to be it, everybody. If you enjoyed the video or learned something today, go and give me a thumbs up if you would. If you want to be kept up to date on all my latest console map tours, go ahead and hit that notification bell, or go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell while you're over there. Have a great day, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53, signing off.